How's it going, guys? My name is DJP. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise video. We have the Philadelphia Flyers, our next Eastern Conference team. 4 seasons, injuries on, not meant realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It is a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. Just have some fun and bag on EA. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. We're social play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like the content from me, DJP. And with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, put myself in the bottom left, since that is the best place to put myself, I would say, in terms of where we need to be. Alright, so we'll look at the roster like this. So we got Travis, Konechny, oh yeah, 2 Travises, yeah, Sanheim as well, Owen Tippett, Sean Couturier, Joel Farabee, Morgan Frost, Cam York, Scott Lofton, or Lafton. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, Jamie Drysdale, nice pick up there for them. Eric Johnson, Igor Zamula, Matvey Michkov, Bobby Brink, Garnett Hathaway, Tyson Forster, Noah Cates, Rasmus Ristolainen, Ryan Poling, Nick Seeler, Nicholas Delorier, Jet Luchenko, and that is the squad. Now we have our goalies as well, looking like this: Urson and Fedotov. That's the squad. Do I expect our team to be that good? To be honest, no. But then we're gonna make the cup somehow in our first season, and it's not gonna make any sense. And then we're going to get better, and then we actually get worse. But we'll see. We do have 3 first-round picks at our disposal this season, which is great, so that's wonderful. Even though these picks are probably not going to be that high. Get extra second-rounder, extra fits, which is nice. And after that, we don't have a fit next year, but then we have all of our picks. So it's pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. Is there anyone here that I might want to move? Is there any talent upgrades we can make? I mean, probably yes. I mean, Luchenko, I don't know. We'll see what we want to do with him. I have to look if there's anybody here that's like expiring that I don't want, that I could actually move. I can't move Sealer. He has a no trade clause. That's just so dumb that he has that. Yeah, Delorier, I probably might move him. Let's just see if we can maybe get an upgrade for him. Just a better winger. Before I even look at my lines. I didn't even look at my lines yet. I'm just going right into trades. And then we'll look at the lines, I guess. So, let me see if I can make a trade, and then we'll go from there. Delorier, a 2nd to 5th to the Blue Jackets for Chitikov, a 6 and a 7. So, we do get ourselves an upgrade at that forward spot, which is nice. And if we take a look at the lines here, see what the squad's looking like, which is pretty cool. So, as you can see here, again, that center spot's a little bit iffy. Having Jet there, I know he's a young guy, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't really want him. I mean, I could go Bobby Brink. Yeah, Forster could be there. That's fine. I'm gonna do that. Then I think that's just a little bit more talent, I would say. Instead of Brink, can we put in? We'll put in Michkov, younger guy. And that should be fine. We'll adjust as such. And I think that's going to be it for me. So, defensively, Jamie, we're going to put Jamie on that bottom line instead of +3 chem there with Eric Johnson. And that should be good. You got your goalies as well, looking like that. So let me head on to simulating, and we'll see how we do. I don't think this team's going to make the playoffs this year. But if we can get ourselves a good pick, some good picks, that would be fantastic. All right, we're 27, 25, and 5, which is 59 points. Okay, let's look at the stats. So right now we are 16 goals for per game, 31st in goals against. That's why we're so bad. Power play percentage 24, 13th in penalty kill percentage. Let's look at the stats here. We'll go to the Stats Central, see what the story is. So Travis leading the way, 55 points. Konechny, Tippett with 45, 39 from Loughton. Farabee with 38, 37 from Chinikov. Michkov with 34. You guys are 33, 32 from Drysdale. Get your power play point leaders right there. 2 guys at least 10. Get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Take a look at those. So far, 3 guys at least 100 hits. Get your block shot leaders, and your takeaways and giveaways right here. So here's your giveaways first, and then there are your takeaways after. All right, goalies haven't been great. It hasn't been great. So, and it won't get better, and that's fine. This season is all about trying to get ourselves a high draft pick, and at the end of the day, that's all I'm really worried about. So let's do that, and continue to lose. That's really what it comes down to. So hopefully we can actually lose more games and not make the playoffs, so we can have a good pick. All right, so unfortunately, we barely missed out on the playoffs. And the reason I say unfortunately is because I wanted to lose games, and the team didn't lose games. It's just, you can't make this up, EA. I don't understand it. When I want to lose games, we almost make the playoffs. Like, I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's just take a look at the stats and see what happens here. So, yeah, Konechny with the most points, 75. 63 from Tippett, 62 from Michkov, Farabee with 59, 55 from Frost. We had Scott with 52, a few guys here with 47, looks like, so that's nice to see. Power play point leaders, 20 there from Konechny, and 7 guys in double figures overall. Actually, yeah, 7 guys. That's right. Of course, you have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways right there. We had 6 guys at least 100 hits. 4 guys at least 100 block shots. 121 giveaways from Sealer. Johnson, 69. Nice. Of course, he's got the funny number. And your takeaway leaders right there. Sorry, my neck is killing me. Man, my neck. God damn. Every time I play these games. Just pain. You see there the goalies. Let's take a look at the goals for, goes against in the entire league. What am I looking for? Hey, I'm trying to switch. Okay, thanks. I don't know where we were goals for. I think we were at 3.36. Actually, we're right there. 3.41 and 3.54 goals against. So, yeah, part of it was our defense. But we were pretty good offensive teams. So that's nice to see, I guess. All right, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup and then go on to the off season. All right, I had to change clothes. I was hot. Oilers win the Stanley Cup. Let's take a look at the awards. Probably not going to have any Flyers here, I would assume. And if we look at the awards, Oilers, Panthers, Oilers, Red Wings. Wow. And you can see there the individual awards. We do have a Flyer. Bill Master Memorial Trophy. Best, basically the best professional, the best sport Sealer. Nice job, buddy. Good job. That's the kind of award I want to see. It's not bad. It's a good award. I'm not knocking it. All right, let's advance on to the off season. We have the draft. Hopefully, we have a good lottery pick, but we barely missed out, so I doubt we'll jump. And yep, we were 15th, pick 15. That's not great. San Jose somehow gets number 1 overall pick every friggin' time, pretty much. I don't know how they do it. And they were 10th. I guess San Jose is just a great franchise. They're lucky. I don't know. So we're going to the draft. There probably is a franchise guy to trade for. And I'm going to try to trade for one. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You draft class. What do we have? Ooh, maybe not a franchise guy. The Ty Paulus guy may not be a franchise player. He may not be. It may not be that good of a class. I'll still try to see if I can get the number 1 pick, though. Let's see. All right, Rasmussen and a future first-round pick from the Red Wings for our 3 picks this year. So we get a future first-round pick from the Red Wings. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I don't know. I mean, obviously, they're just coming off a really nice run. But at least we do get a solid piece as well in Rasmussen to improve the team. Because, like I said, I couldn't get the number 1 overall pick. I mean, it was an 82 overall elite player maker. So, I mean, who knows? That could be a pretty solid piece. But we didn't get it, so no problem, though. So, yeah, we're just going to keep on simming to that re-sign phase and try to add more talent to the team in free agency. So let's head down to re-sign players. And, I mean, for the most part, we just have to qualify like Cam York and all these other guys here that might be up for qualification. And if there's anybody else that might want to add or re-sign, like, do I want to re-sign Johnson? I mean, he's kind of on the older side. I mean, I guess I could throw him like a cheap contract. If he signs that, great. If he doesn't, then I don't know. But let me do all my free agency stuff, and I'll let you guys know once I have some updates for you. All right, so Eric Johnson rejected, which is fine. I'm probably just going to get like some other guys in free agency then. And we'll just try to see if we can get our guys to accept some qualifiers, and if I have to re-sign some guys in free agency, I shall do that. But, yeah, we'll have a little bit of money to play around with, I think. How much money? Yeah, some money. All right, I see some guys here that I might want, so see if we get some talent. All right, so Evan Bouchard is coming over from the Oilers. He's a restricted free agent. The problem is I'm losing all my first-round picks by doing this. So they didn't match, but that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm getting a nice, talented player in return, so, hey, it works for me. Shout out to Evan Bouchard for coming over to the squad. All right, I think I'm going to do this deal with the Panthers. I'm going to get Spencer Knight, second or third round pick for, Lawton and Hathaway. I think that just kind of makes a lot of sense for me, so I'm going to do that. And, yeah, I'm happy with that move. All right, Fedotov and a sixth-round pick going over to the Capitals for Nick Dowd and Clay Stevenson. So I traded away Fedotov so I could have free up a little bit more money. Don't need that goalie in my system. So, yeah, that's it. I get a simulate on to the second season, and we'll see if this team could maybe improve on the season we had last year. Who knows? All right, so let's take a look at the team for the second season. We're going to go to the lines. Look at it that way. So I did make a small improvement here. +2 on that line cam, and the top line looks good. Second line, solid. Third line's all right. Bottom line's interesting. I mean, Chinnikov's pretty good, but yeah, that right side of ice is looking good. That left side, not so much. Neither is the center, especially the center. I think it's a little bit weaker, but you know, we'll see what ends up happening. I mean, defensively, same thing. I mean, top line looks pretty good, talent-wise. Second line, third line. So there's something there. I mean, I do think this team could be better. We'll see. You get Knight there as well. Power play, +2 on that. That looks good. Power play, the penalty kill. That looks good. Extra lines. Goalies, right? Scratched. So, I mean, to me, looks good. Power play line 1, power play line 2. And then we have the 4-man one as well. All right. Yeah, our top power line's great. All right, so let's see how this team does. I'm going to simulate. I'm not going to make any trades right now. It's going to be a little bit harder, like I said, to get that #1 overall pick this season. But it's all good. I mean, like I said, we're trying to compete. Maybe do it a little bit differently. Maybe make some more trades, do some free agency stuff. And I can always try to trade some seconds for some firsts if I need be. But yeah, let's advance on to the middle of the season. If I need to stop you before then, I'll let you know. But I think there should be some improvement with this team. Let's see what EA thinks. All right, so we're sitting at 22, 20, and 9. I mean, we're kind of in the running a little bit. It's close. You know, it's hard to, you know, have anything going when EA decides, hey, when you lose a game, you drop 4 ranks. When you win 5 in a row, you only go up 1. It's weird, but you know, it is what it is. It is EA. 19th in goals for per game, 17th in goals against, 29th in power play percentage, 4th in penalty kill percentage. That's pretty good. Let's take a look here at the stats. So that is over here. So Stats Central has Michkov leading my team with 46 points. It's pretty solid to see. 42 from Konechny. A couple guys here with 32, a couple guys with 28, 27 from Courtourier, a couple guys with 24. Okay, Char with 22, not too bad. He's missed a lot of time. So, I mean, when guys get hurt and miss time, that's also makes my life a lot harder. You got your power play leaders, Montbay with the most on the team so far with 11. Of course, you have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways for those that are curious. Hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. And, of course, the goalies, Knight, 18, 18, and 6 so far. And Erson, 4, 3, and 3. Could be better, could be worse. But yeah, we're 22, 20, and 9. I mean, we have a shot at the playoffs. We need to have a really good start of the season. Hopefully we do. Again, EA needs to be a little bit helpful for me. So we'll see if they can be. I'm going to try to see if we can trade it for a first-round pick, though. With some of these picks here. We'll see if we can maybe finagle a first-round pick. All right, 2 seconds, 2/3 to the Dallas Stars. We got their first-round pick. Second, third, fourth-round pick to the Devils for Paul Cotter and James Casey from the Devils. Just again, to get some younger guys at the team. Also, you know, like a little bit of down upgrade. We'll see how well they can kind of, you know, develop. So I don't mind it. Again, got an extra first, which is nice. And yeah, I'm just going to sim it the rest of the season. Let's see if we can make it to the playoffs. Shout out to us. We didn't make the playoffs 38, 31, 13. Not good enough. But again, the injuries kind of killed us a little bit this year. Guys missed a lot of time. So, I mean, that's going to be kind of hard to win when you guys have injuries and stuff. It's very hard to win. So we'll just advance. Oh, whoa, what are we doing here? We'll advance on to the start of the playoffs, and then we'll take a look at the stats. Again, the injuries, like I said, Bouchard missed a bunch of games. I mean, that's not going to help us in terms of winning hockey. You know, it's very hard to win like that. Very, very hard. So, are they going to show the... Yeah, they're going to show the goals for, whatever. That's fine. I don't really care, honestly. I just want to look at the stats. All right, so you can see Michkov 80 points. You see guys missing time. A lot of guys missing time. Bouchard missing like so many games. We got a couple guys here missing some time. So it's going to be hard to win like that. See the points totals right there. Who played well and who didn't. Yep, Noah Cates didn't play that much. So a lot of guys getting hurt. Got 3 guys at least 10 power play points. 15 from Michkov, 14 from Konechny. And Couturier with 10. It's block shots, giveaways, takeaways. We had 7 guys lose 100s. Each block shot lead, 121 from Drysdale. York with 108. Sanheim up there, 99, but not quite 100. Get your giveaway leaders and then takeaway leaders right there. Goalies, Spencer Knight, not too bad. Urson, okay. Could be better, could be worse as a goalie. So hopefully the team next year makes the playoffs. I mean, it would be kind of an embarrassment if we don't. But again, it is EA. So the bar is low when it comes to EA. And I'm doing the right thing. But we're going to simulate, see who wins the Stanley Cup, look at the awards, and then go on to the off-season. Lightning win the Stanley Cup, good for them. Lightning win the Stanley Cup, good for them. Good for them, good for them. All right, let's look at the stats and awards. We'll go to that right now. Lightning, Panthers, Avalanche, Lightning. Each individual awards. Do we have anybody? We do not. So there are the awards. All right. Now, next year we got to make the playoffs. So, EA, let's cooperate. All right, so the pick that we had from Detroit ended up being number 12, which is cool. Edmonton has our pick. That's pick 14, but that's fine. All right. We're going to try to see if we can trade up to get a franchise talent. I know Gavin McKenna's there. We all know Gavin McKenna. Gavin McKenna. And maybe I'll keep him. I don't know. Probably not. But that's first if I can get him. Of course, the Capitals have the number 1 overall pick. So we'll have to look there first and see if they want to give it away. Probably not. I assume they won't. But we'll try our best to see if we can get it. We also have Dallas's 19th pick, too. Don't forget about it. 2 seconds, 2/3 to the Blues. We get pick 11 from them. All right, I can't get the number 1 pick. So I can try to get the 2nd pick. It's only Gavin McKenna. I don't know if this guy is franchise. Probably not. It's probably Gavin McKenna. I might just try to trade then some of these picks then for just a talent piece. So I'm just kind of looking at what we need. See if there's a winger out there we can get. All right, Ducks giving me Cutter Gauthier and Trevor Zegras for 4 first-round picks. So picks this year plus another first. That's a great pick. I'd say that's a great trade for us. Thank you, Ducks. We appreciate it. That's going to make our team hopefully better. We'll see what happens. Go on a re-sign phase and try to add more talent to this team. So re-sign players phase. Drysdale, I want to make sure we keep him around. I got to make sure Frost stays. I didn't even have him play at all this past season because he just didn't accept his contract, even though it said he did, which is kind of weird. So shout out to EA on that one, I guess. But we're going to qualify some of these guys here, make sure we get them back, and then we'll go on to the offseason. First things first, Noah Cates is re-signing with me, which is nice. And then hopefully we get a bunch of guys on qualifiers here. Yep, Trinikov, Brink. Yep, it's looking good there. We're going to have to re-sign some of these guys. So that's really the main story here is just re-signing our guys. And then heading on to next season. That's what it comes down to. All right, re-sign Spencer Knight, as well as Morgan Frost and Jamie Drysdale as well. Trying to do a salary dump trade here. Ristolainen and Sealer. Okay. I'm trying to send him to the Capitals. They're kind of the only team I can send him to. How about a 7th round pick? Literally. Just take it. Take it. Okay, I don't even care. It's fine with me. I want to try to get my guys back. Some guys that I thought signed said they signed, but then they didn't because EA is weird. So I'm just going to try to get them back. Like York and Zamula. I've got to get them back on the team. So, and of course, Spencer. So let me do that and go from there. All right, so the 3rd season, I am missing Cam York. He did not sign his contract, which is unfortunate. So that's somebody that I need to get back. Hopefully. I don't know if we'll be able to get him back now or do I gotta wait. But if you look at it in the system, I mean, there's Cam York. I don't think he's gonna sign. Yeah, so I need to trade somebody else before we kind of do anything, and then I can make sure we get him back, and then he'll slot in defensively. But before we do that, though, let's take a look at the lines that we currently have now without him there. And I do think this team has to make the playoffs this season. The top line looks great, +5 chem. Second line looks good as well. Bottom 2 lines are decent, no chem, though. And then defensively, only chem on the bottom line, which is nice. But then, you know, there's some talent, especially on that right side of the ice. And once we get Cam York in here, I do think he can make it a little bit better, too. But all right. Goalies, same thing. Knight and Urson. So that's cool to see. But let me see if I can make a trade now to try to be able to free up some more money to get Cam York back on this team. So if I can't get him, I can also trade him too. But I would rather, you know, be able to try to re-sign him. Bring to the Bruins for 4th round pick. So just a little bit of a salary dump there. And then I'm going to be able to re-sign Cam York. I think that should be able to get it done. So we look at in the system. Should be able to qualify him. Offer him a contract. And yeah, that'll certainly work. So we'll give him that money, and then, yeah, he should be able to re-sign. And then that's it from me. I'll see you guys around that middle of the point of the season. Again, this team should be a playoff team. Should be. So let's make it happen, EA. So the team is doing all right. 30, 15, and 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. It seems like we are playing pretty solid. I can't be mad. So, let's look at the stats on the season so far. 5th in goals for per game, 6th in goals against, 14th power play percentage, and 3rd in the penalty kill percentage. So we're playing like we should be playing. Finally makes a little bit of sense. Now, I didn't want to advance a day. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the Stats Central. Thank you, EA. I appreciate it. All right, Michkov leading the team with 49 points. Also, everybody seems to be, well, we have a lot more healthy guys. Although we have Jamie Drysdale missing some games, so he's not fully healthy, but you see the point totals right there looking good. Power play points, pretty solid. 3 guys at least 10. In terms of face-offs, so you can see there, you got your hits. Hit leaders right there, 112 connecting already. That's nice to see your block shot leaders right there. Giveaways, takeaways. Cool stuff. All right, goalies. Yep, Spencer Knight's doing pretty solid, and Urson as a backup's been good. Can't complain about it. All right, I'm curious to see if there's anybody up for negotiation on contracts, like in terms of extensions that we would want to keep around that I can, you know, extend this season. I think, you know, Mitch Cobb would be nice. Can I offer him a contract extension right now? The answer is no. Not really. I mean, I'll offer it to him, see if he accepts it, but chances are no. And obviously the guys down here are just going to have to be restricted again and hopefully get them back. Similarly, yeah, Knight. I didn't want to trade for asset. No, yeah, my bad. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to free up money because we are near the cap. If I have to move Zegras or Gauthier, I will, or somebody. Yeah, I didn't realize that we were so close to the cap. Absolutely. But, I mean, the team's good. So, can't be mad. Let's continue to play well. Hopefully win some more hockey games, get to the playoffs. Because it'd be weird if we didn't make the playoffs. But, again, it is Electronic Arts Sports, National Hockey League, 2025. That's it. I'm done. All right, let's simulate. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so it looks like we're going to be in the playoffs here, which is very nice to see. You can see the standings. We only went 100. We only had 102 points. I guess the Metropolitan Division was really weak. Seems like the only time we could win is our division is like weak. But hey, I'm in the playoffs. So I really don't care. So that's great to see. Let's see who we're taking on. Who our matchup is. It's going to be the Bruins. So that will be, of course, the team we lost to the last game of the season. Shout out to EA Sim Engine on that one. Hopefully we can beat them in the playoffs. That's really all I care about. 100-point team. We were a 102-point team. You'd see their rankings compared to ours. We were 8th in goals for per game, 5th in goals against, power play percentage 13th, 5th in the penalty kill percentage. Let's look at the statistics. So we'll go to Stat Central. And as you can see, Trav's got 76 points, lead the team. 71 from Trevor Zegras. Michkov missed some time, but he had 68 points, and he scratched out at EA on that one. 66 from Morgan Frost, 62 from Tippett. Gauthier with 60, 53 from Drysdale. Farabee 51, 50 there from Bouchard. Yeah, it seems like we got guys getting injured even when we make the playoffs. He doesn't want to make it easy for me. 8 guys with double-digit power play points. You get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. They're your hit leaders. 5 guys, 600 hits. Block shot leaders, giveaway leaders, and takeaway leaders. And the goalies, I mean, Spencer Knight, not too bad. And then Erson as backup was pretty good, too. All right. So the Bruins are the matchup. Should be fun. Let's see if we can beat them. It's going to be a tough opponent. Hopefully EA is on my side. So game 1 against the Bruins will be 2-0 loss shot at EA Sim Engine. Can we please win game 2? It'd be great to win game 2. Of course, we lose 10-5 shot at EA Sim Engine. Game 3. Alright, win game 3 at least. Alright. Can we make it 2-2? That'd be great. The answer is no. Shot at EA's Sim Engine. Alright, I guess we'll have to win 3 straight. If it was the CPU, you know they would do it. But because it's the user team, it is not a guarantee. Again, shout out to EA's Sim Engine. Alright. Sure, whatever. Alright, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, a lot of injuries. I mean, injuries killing me. Guys getting scratched. It's going to be hard to win. Sandheim, the goal there, got 1-0. I'll probably just fast sim it, like period, and just see what happens. So, yeah, we'll just fast sim the period. We're up 2-0. Bouchard got the goal there, so we're up 2-0. Shout out to us. All right. Second period. Who will score first? Of course, Pasternak scores on a power play. Shout out to EA on that one. So, it's 2-1 game. Now 2-2. Of course, they tie it up. Got to make it make sense, EA. Got to make it make sense. Zegras getting a goal there. Of course, they tied it up, right? I can't even finish a sentence before they literally 5 seconds in. I mean, it's kind of an embarrassment, EA. Can't even have me hold a fucking lead. It's a joke. Alright, just end the period. Alright, third period. Please win. Please win. Power play, convert. And we don't. I don't want to go to overtime. And I don't want to lose, so. You're a joke. This game's a joke. Really? What a joke. Oh, man. This game's just a joke. What a joke. Ah, man. And, of course, we lose. I mean, again, injuries piled up. We were missing Michkov, missing some guys, so that did hurt us a little bit. But, you know, you only have one more season now. Again, shout out to EA. I guess they're playing into it. So, look at the player stats here. Yep, we were kind of horrible in the playoffs. Not good enough to win. But again, injuries to guys. You know, Michkov only played 2 games. Chinnikov missed a couple games. So, yeah. Can't win if your best guys can't play. So, goalies, I mean, Knight, you were horrible, and Erson, you were horrible as well. So, all right, well, we got one more season. Hopefully we can get improved and maybe get out of the first round. That'd be great. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, but again, we know who we're dealing with. It's not easy, so. All right, let's just simulate 2 in Stanley Cup, and then go to the awards, and then go to the 4th and final season. Somehow, some way, the Bruins ended up winning the Stanley Cup, so, hey, if we would have got all the way, it should have been us, I guess, but of course not. All right, let's stop simulating if we can. Look at the awards. And then we'll go on to the 4th and final season and 3rd and final off season. All right. So So let's look at the awards. Bruins, Panthers, Canucks, and Bruins. Individual awards. You can see right there, no Flyers to be found. All right, let's head on to the off season. All right, so I just simmed to the end of the draft. I couldn't get the number one overall pick, which is fine. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Would have been nice to get DuPont, trade him for a good player, but it's all good. So we're just getting on a re-sign phase. Hopefully keep our guys. All right, so re-sign players. The problem is we are strung for cap. Now, obviously the biggest thing I need to do is re-sign Knight. And I don't have the cap room for him. I mean, we'll qualify him and see what happens. Erson, I want to re-sign him too. We might have to try to make some trades. We might be losing some guys here. So, I mean, that might have been our best chance to compete. That might have been our best chance to compete. Was that season. Unless I make some trades here. Like if I move like Frost or Zegras, something like that. One of those guys, maybe. I mean, Zegras could get me some good players back potentially. He's got some good value. And then I could, free up some money. I think that's kind of maybe the way to go. We'll see. Sort of depends on what's happening, what the story is. Yeah, let me qualify all these guys. Hopefully they come back, and then we'll see how much money we have going into free agency. So Erson re-signs, and then we're going to get a bunch of guys on qualifiers right here. So that's cool to see. And yeah, obviously the biggest thing is getting Knight back. Alright, so the fourth and final season, I will say this. We did luckily get some guys here to sign, some guys didn't. But then we get notifications that guys sign and then they don't sign. So I don't know what the hell is going on with EA, but anyways, we'll take a look at the lines here. I did some adjustments. I mean, the top two lines look great. Third line solid, fourth line, I mean, it's not amazing, but looks pretty good. Defensively, yeah, like it's supposed to say we have Cam York, but like Cam York then he's not here. Like I just don't understand that. So, I mean, we got to make it make sense. But yeah, that left side looked a little bit weak. Because it said he accepted, and then he's not here. I just don't understand it. I'll double check to make sure, but again, like I said, this is a common theme, very common theme in this game. So, all right, view contracts, and of course we don't have Spencer Knight. He's not here. What am I looking for in the system? Yeah. So yeah, it says York and Andre are not around, even though it said I accepted York. So it's, I don't know, it really doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, we could offer Andre. I doubt he'll accept. I'm probably going to have to trade some guys. And of course, then if you look at the goalies in the system, yeah, Knight is not around. So I don't know. We'll see what I have to do, what I can do potentially. It's not great. It's not amazing, but I feel like this team should still be able to make the playoffs even without these guys on the team, like for this season. So we'll see what happens. If I need to make a trade at the mid-season point involving them, I'll show you guys, assuming I can't get them back. So yeah, let me get on to that. I'll see you once I have an update for you. All right, so the team is doing well, 30-16-4. It looks like we got all of the guys back on the team, which is great. Yeah. So no trades need to be made. Let's take a look here at the points. So yeah, Michkov doing his thing. 50 points, 43 from Zegras. Farabee 43-42 from Gauthier. Drysdale 37-35 from Frost. Konechny with 35 as well. A couple guys 31, 28 from Couturier. You have your power play point leaders looking like that. 3 guys in double figures on the power play points. Of course, you have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways for those that are curious. There are your hits. 117 from Konechny already, 102 from Gauthier. Block shot leaders, giveaways, and takeaways right there. So your giveaways, and here are the takeaways. And the goalies, it's Erson, and it's, okay, Bjorn Nielsen. I thought, see again, it said Spencer Knight accepted his offer. It said all these guys accepted their offers, and then they didn't. So I don't know what that means. I really don't understand it, EA. You got to make it make sense. So if I view contracts, I assume then they're not actually on the team. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. So you lied to me. You said they were here, and they said it's accepted. I have it on video. And yeah, okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm gonna make it a trade. And then I think think we're just going to kind of keep the team as is and just simulate. I mean, there's no point in even making a trade. So let's just rock out with the squad. Let's see if this team could win. Yeah, hopefully make the playoffs. I mean, that's the objective. Make the playoffs. I'll see you guys in the season. All right, 49, 20, and 5 is what we ended up going. 103 points. I guess that's kind of good. Let's see who our playoff opponent will be. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting, EA. Still waiting. Taking an eternity. Okay, the Devils. It's like, man, Sim is crazy slow. All right, let's take a look here at the stats. That's the biggest thing first. What is the story there? That's the question. We were 10th in goals for, 10th in goals against, 5th in power play percentage, 31st in penalty kill percentage. You can see our ranks here at the Devils. So that's cool. Let's look at these stats. Central. We go over here. And Michkov, 89 points, lead the team. That's pretty cool to see. 78 there from Zegras, 74 from Gauthier. Fairview 72, 69 from Frost, Tippett 67, 64 from Konechny. So you see the power play point leaders. You got at least 9 guys in double figures, it looks like, and 3 guys at least 20. So that's good to see. And then your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Hits, we have 5 guys at least 100 hits. Block shots, 123 from Drysdale, 120 from Bouchard. And then you have your giveaways. Giveaways. Thank you. I'm going over. Okay, thanks, EA. Jeez. And takeaways. 146 from Frost, connecting with 112, and 100 there from Michkov. Very cool. Goalies. I mean, not too bad. Urson was very good. Bjarne Nason wasn't great, but, you know, it would be nice if we had Spencer Knight. But, of course, again, money just didn't let us have that. So hopefully we can beat the Devils here in the playoffs in advance. I mean, that's asking a lot from EA. But, I mean, it'd be nice if we could do it. Well, last time we played them, we lost. We beat them there. We beat them there and beat them in the preseason. Does that mean much? Nope, it doesn't at all. But I figured I would just say it because A, it extends the video time, and B, because, I don't know, maybe it could do something. I don't know. Game 1 is a 7-1 win. I like that. That's a good start to the series. Let's win Game 2. Okay, 4-3 overtime loss. I love that. That's my favorite kind of loss, especially in the playoffs. Another overtime loss. So 2 overtime losses. Now, it would be great if we could do that in the regular season. That way we can actually accumulate points. But in the playoffs, let's just get the win. Please don't lose Game 4. All right, good. Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? If we win, we're going to Game 7. If we lose, probably going to Game 6. If we lose, we're not going to win Game 6. So we won. So my guess is we're going to Game 7. I'll just sim past this because I already know we're going to Game 7. Yep. 3 overtime losses. 3 overtime losses in this series. 3. 1, 2, 3. The most predictable sim engine when it comes to not going my way. I just know it so well. Oh, my goodness. Game 7. All right. Listen, it would be great to win it. It would be really great, EA. It would be fantastic if we can win this game. So, got power play opportunity. Let's convert. We can't, of course. Power play again. Let's convert this time. Of course we can't. Okay, it's going to be 0-0, looks like. 0-0, 0-0. All right, second period starting up. I just want to get a win. That's all I care about. Go on to the second round. Of course, we are down now. Team Mine with the goal. Shot the A's. Sim engine. They have a power play. They don't convert. We need to score a goal. Somehow, some way, can we score a goal? Maybe that would be great. EA. Make it so that I score a goal. Score a goal. Embarrassing. Score a goal. Score. 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 Nope. This game's over. Alright, series is over. Yep. Alright, not worth my time. Thanks for wasting my time. Yes, Owen Tippett with 4 seconds left in the game. Good job. Yeah. What a joke. Okay. Well, embarrassing. I mean, you lose 3 overtime games in the playoffs. You know, you should have won 3 of them. You won 1. You lose you lose 3 overtime games. That's kind of an embarrassment if you think about it. I mean, it's just a joke, but very predictable nevertheless. So I guess that's how the video ends, right? Player stats, for those that are curious in the playoffs. Alright, I mean, yeah, good job, Tippett. Way to go. Way to score a goal, buddy. And we have injuries, yep. Grands really is not that good. Yeah, none of these guys are really that good. Okay. Yeah, no, we just play like garbage. Goalies, Earson, not bad. Needed to win overtime, though. Couldn't win in overtime for some odd reason, but shout out to the boys, I guess, for wanting to lose in overtime. And then in the regular season, when we need to lose in overtime or shootouts, we don't. And we actually win those for some reason a lot of the time, which, to be honest, like, I don't really care unless you win in the playoffs. So, all right, well, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup, look at the awards, and then close out the video. Canucks win the Stanley Cup. All right, let's look at the awards. Yeah, all right, look at the awards, and then close out the video. Stat Central. You can see the awards. Canucks, Panthers, Canucks, Canadians. Somehow getting to the Stanley Cup. Okay. No Flyers. All right, let's close out the video. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. We're social play the second channel and the main channel down below in the description. If you like other content for me, TJP. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And that's it. We're going west, east, west, east. I don't know who the next team is off the top of my head. I have to look. We're almost done with the non-playoff teams, I believe. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost there. So, we're going to keep pumping out content and hope for the best. So, with that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care. We'll see you soon, and peace.